Kwame with the reggae recipe on Capital XTRA. Everything blessed. And we're on fire tonight. And by the time you hear this, my special guest on the show will have been in Bristol, Manchester, Birmingham, and ready for some London vibes live on stage. And then she's going to be back in the UK for City Splash in May. So it's a lot going on. And my guest in conversation tonight is Shenseea.
Hi.
Wagwan, my dear.
What's up for us, Kwame?
How is life in the Queendom, generally speaking?
It's good so far. You know, the first thing I got when I came here was some Nando's.
Okay.
Yeah.
You love a piece of Nando's?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Well done chicken.
Well done chicken.
A
Fully
medium
grilled.
well, no?
Uh-huh.
Hot and spicy. But yeah, and then I came straight here, you know?
Okay.
Touching base.
How's family?
They're
All
great,
good?
you know, they're here with me.
Amazing.
Yeah, so my son is here.
Oh, wow. You didn't bring him with you in the studio?
No, he's
Show him
out
around.
shopping.
Oh, wow. It's only right for the sons to do that. You're living in Florida now?
Yes, I live in Florida. I live in Jamaica as well. And I moved back and forth to LA.
Right. So why did you feel the need to make that move? Have you always intended to, or is that a career kind of like thing?
Actually, I didn't intend to, you know. I think after the death of my mom, it just pushed me away, you know, to be like, get out. It's almost like I couldn't escape it. So going to another country made me feel like less depressed.
Right.
You know?
Condolences on that one
Thank
more
you.
time. Is it like starting all over again, or is it just like a relocation?
It's definitely like starting all over again.
Is it?
Yeah, but I don't mind because not many people have the privilege to do so.
This is true.
You know?
Anytime you go on IG Live, the fans are like saying they'd like some of the old Shenseea back,
Yeah,
with more
yeah.
dancehall songs. You said I've got some dancehall songs for you, and this year I'm going to be spoiling you guys. We're going to have some fun.
Yes,
Looking
yes.
forward towards that fun.
And
Are
that's what I've started to do, you know?
Right.
They're like, oh, she ain't got it no more. All right, cool.
Oh, wow. Who said that?
I ain't people.
Damn.
But,
Why
know,
the
hit and- I
people?
think Hit and Run came and proved everybody wrong.
Definitely.
Most like silence.
And plenty more too.
Yes.
Are we going to be seeing a Shenyan dancehall summer kind of thing?
Yeah. I mean, I just teased 2 more tracks. They're begging for the new one that I'm about to drop this weekend.
Yes, they are.
Called Die For You. You know, I did that
We
one.
done
with
see it
Russian.
already, and we have to
Yeah.
talk about it,
Yeah.
definitely. So out of the current batch of rising stars in the dancehall space, whose music are you feeling right now, if anyone at all?
Raja, I was just telling the guys about that.
Raja what?
Yeah. I think really and truly, everybody on the jugglings these days, like, they're really doing their thing, you know? So it's just almost like it's a vibrant space now in
Very.
dancehall. Yeah.
Very.
So I have to give props to everybody, you
Yeah.
know? And they're being consistent too. So,
That is true. And we have to bring up your homie Russian.
yeah.
Or bringing back some of the jugglings. Definitely like that. Is there anyone in the new dancehall space you could see yourself collaborating with in the near future?
Who knows? I'm not going to say any names.
Okay.
You know? I would just rather to keep it as a surprise, if anything.
So Shen, you generally decide what's good for your career along the way yourself.
Yes, and sometimes I might mess up, sometimes I'm right.
When some real OGs like Russian, etc., who really knows about the business, your management, Ramis, how do you handle it when people like that kind of size give you career advice?
I give and take. I'm a very compromising person. So I think in business is always partnership, right? Like Ramesh does what he do best. Russian does what he do best. I do what I do best. So at times I really do just give and take.
Right.
They tell me something, I might do it. Sometimes I might not. But it's never like a rebellious thing where I'm doing it for fun. You know, I'm doing it because if I choose not to do something that they tell me to do, it's because I feel like I should not be doing it.
Speaking of Jamaica, right, you've also recently been a judge on a show called Baddies.
Yeah.
The Baddies Caribbean auditions.
Mm-hmm.
What are the qualities required to be a real Caribbean bad girl, in your opinion?
For me, you have to be bold and confident and speak up with your chest and make sure you have hands to throw if anybody comes at you first.
Okay, then what? Hear that, ladies? I say you have to do it for be a Caribbean bad girl. And let's talk about your big tune, Hit and Run,
Yes,
featuring
sir.
Massacre and the Genius.
Yep.
24 million on the video at last count, quickly, no long thing. Congratulations on
Thank you.
that. What's the secrets of success with the numbers then?
You know, really and truly, I think that one blew up so quickly. I mean, apart from the fact that it's a great song, I think that it really blew up so hard because that was when I really stepped my foot back in dancehall fully. Remember, I was just mixing the genre, exploring, experimenting, but the Hit and Run has been the first tune that I already stick my foot in and
Right.
promoted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always kind of like hear the dancehall aspect of your songs. I mean, the rhythm is a rhythm. So
Yeah.
I kind of like just more hear dancehall. It's quite interesting to hear you say that, like, you're actually switching styles.
Yeah, no, well, to me, it's like I still have the dancehall element in it. But, you know, to the core, it's like, what is this? It feels watered down.
Right.
You know, singing in English, nah, it's not dancehall. That's,
wow.
yeah, it's just, I guess it's a stigma. And because of how I've been singing for the past couple of years, it's just strictly patois.
Right.
So now that I'm incorporating like English and just a little more vibes, it's just like, it's not what they're used to.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And so you've joined the ranks of over 80 artists who have covered Bob Marley and the Wailers' iconic song, No Woman, No Cry. But you went to the movie premiere in LA for the song that the soundtrack was on, One Love, the movie. What did you think of the movie?
I loved it. I really just hated that it ended so quickly.
I feel to give you a round of applause for that. Me
Yeah.
and my producer Jasmine right here in the room. That's exactly what we were thinking as we came out of the
Yeah,
the
and it's
screening.
so weird because I think it's like 2 hours long now. But sitting there and just being captivated and watching, I just feel like, dang, I wish I knew this man. You know, and I feel like the actor who played his role was so good. There's nothing to complain about with
Yeah.
him.
Big
you
up
know?
Kingsley Benadir.
Yeah, he did such a phenomenal job. Like, I have no complaints.
Amazing. And I like your version of No Woman, No Cry.
Thank
That
you.
was a risky one because it could have gone left.
Yeah.
You can't play with the King songs, you know. Fam.
Yeah, boy.
play with it.
Someone come for find out after. For me, I was just having fun.
Okay, good on you. You put it in the right place. What's your biggest tune in your opinion, numbers aside?
Lighter goes crazy. I think Hit and Run though is coming crazy. That's based on numbers though.
Yeah.
Hit and Run has been doing the best. It's the best song I've ever released based
Really?
on numbers. Yeah.
Okay.
It has hit Lighter out of the park.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Shen, 2022 Alpha album, great collection.
Thank you.
Nice body of work. I'm a fan of it. Number 2 on the Billboard charts and the second best-selling album by a Jamaican artist that year. That's nice.
Thank you.
Did it achieve what you hoped it would?
I don't remember if I had any expectations for it.
Okay.
And if I did, I'll probably say I expected it to be number 1. But I think Bob was holding the space.
Nobody can move the king out.
Yeah. So I'm
Come on.
like, technically, I am number 1.
Yes,
'Cause
technically.
he sits there.
Yeah, always. So it's number 2 and below. But you did it. So more congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
And you have a new album on the way this year?
Yes, I'm hoping to release this year, God's willing.
Okay. Fans would love to see Shenseea in the lyrical sport we call clashing.
Yeah. You think so?
Would you consider it?
It depends. If I'm in the mood, it might happen. But it's so hard to draw me out too.
Right.
It's like, I wouldn't know if I'm going to do it for like, be like, okay, let's plan this. Nah, you have to really touch me.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of thing would touch you to bring you out like that?
Why the hell would I tell you that? And for me, also, I think that, you know, people do know that I am lyrical. So I feel like they do, they want to see. But it's also in the sense where I've always said that I'm not a talker. And for people who really like get on my skin, it's more easy to like.
Who would you consider to be a worthy contestant to clash
Nobody.
with? Nobody can test the champion sound. Okay, so what can fans expect from the new or forthcoming Untitled album?
Definitely versatility, as always. I was gonna put a bit rapping on there, but I recently took off that song.
Why?
I just wasn't feeling it anymore. Like, I feel like the pronunciations of certain words, I still have a lot to learn.
Okay.
To make it a little bit more smooth, because I'm mixing the two, right? So I don't think that it came out like a chef's kiss as yet. So I'm not too comfortable putting that sound on the album yet. But big sounding songs, me singing. You can hear some reggaeton. You can hear some R&B vibes. You can hear some Afro.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Any
Yes.
collabs?
I'm tightening it up right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're putting the final touches together.
Yeah, the final touch. One touch, that's just it.
One touch on that Agwan.
Yeah.
We've heard a little
dancehall,
snippet
of course.
of Tap Out.
Yeah. That's dancehall.
Banger
Yeah.
coming up.
Thank you.
8 years deep in the music business and rising. What advice would you give to any artists about achieving high levels in the music business?
You might try and you try, but when it's your time, it's your time. Like, all you have to do is keep going, because people can discover you and be like, oh, yeah, we know Shenseea. They can know about you. And you're like, oh, why isn't the music hitting and everybody knows about me? It's just not the time yet.
Okay.
You know, they know you, but it's just not the time. But when it's your time, nothing is going to stop you from hitting. You're going to be hitting one after another, back to back to back.
When it's your time, it's your time. And right now, it's Shenseea time to the world.